Good evening, Hari Om, and welcome to tonight's wisdom. Beautiful wisdom. It is life-changing in a way. For 2022, as I said to quite a few of my students, that we want 2022 to be transforming for us. So if it's transforming, we must know something to transform and have a list, not just to-do list, but to have a list, not to-do list should be there. Then only we can see the transformation in us. So this subject tonight is about everything in nature has three qualities. And if we get to know this, that in nature everything has three qualities, and with that still mind, the purest mind, if we can purify our mind, we can see the order of reality is so perfect. It is so great. So what are these three qualities? Are uh, sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. So sattvic is the pure, rajas is the one in action, tamas is the dull energy. So we can sort of say in the water, if we're standing by the canal side, and we can say that when the water is absolutely pure and still, we can see right through it. And if we see right through it, then we will see the divine, qualities in us, which we are born with. And if we have ripple in water, then we will not be able to see that well. And if the water was really mucky, then forget it, we can't see at all. So that is a very dull mind. So the sattvic person, the pure person, will be it will be with the world, but it's not going to get involved with the world. It will be the witness to all the drama inside. But the rajasic person will get too caught up with everything because it's identifying so much, and we find the dull person is not going to take much interest at all, really. So here we have to see how the three energies are working. And we need to decrease the rajas in us every day, decrease the tamas in us every day, so that we can come to the sattvic state. So what are we decreasing now? So let us see. The one who is very rajas is like the news people, who are constantly reading from the newsroom, agitated, the business people as well, always projecting like this is right, that is not, da 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 da, which causes restlessness, there's longing, jumping without thinking sometimes, easily irritable, pleasure seeking, desire, argues, there's fame, ego, impatient, what's in there for me, um, and of course, when there is agitation and everything, then it wants to get away and have so many holidays here and there. And that's their brief moment of peace, which is not everlasting. And it's a very chaos living, we would say. And all this we need to reduce. We can see in us, and then we want to reduce it. Tamas quality. What is tamas quality? Is when we get up in the morning and something says, go back to bed. So that's tamas quality. Always looking for comfort. Absence of activity, delusion, sluggishness, doesn't want to change. Oh, I'm always like this and I don't want to change. It's just ignorance, just suppress, no creativity, following instructions all the time, and of course eating, drinking, fast foods, very gross body, and sometimes sitting in the same job and not want to change anything and just stay there, no adventure, unclean way of living, totally unaware. So these two things, when we reduce, we come to a very sattvic living, very pure mind where we would come close to our true reality. So here we are seeing ourselves that we are calm, we are rooted, we see much deeper in our actions. We use the knowledge to execute anything that we do, use the brilliance, and all the senses are engaged in this. Much sensitive, and there's compassion there, like the children. You know how the kids are, out of nowhere, they just come and hug you and love you and kiss you and all that. So very beautiful energy, very pure, content, like this moment. I'm happy where I am, but still engaged with the work. Great listener, these people are great listeners as well, and not all jumpy and restless. Always in the charitable work, doing things for others mostly. It's a beautiful way to live, rising in the subtleness, whereas the Rajas people are halfway there, and the Tamas people are very gross, very much at the bottom. And of course, there are 5 elements here as well. So if we are very Tamas, we are very earth and very water element. The Rajas people are fire with the water element, and the Sattvic people, very space, so very open and freedom. There's freedom there. Sorry, it's moved. There's freedom there. So at death, we need to sort of say that how well have I progressed? And when we come to that, we want to leave our body sort of in a pure state, not in that agitated state or in a dull state. So day-to-day observation of how am I progressing every day, seeing even in nature. And the more we understand these 3 forces, qualities, then we are coming towards the pure mind, which is a still mind. Then we are seeing the reality within us more, and we see everything in harmony everywhere around us. We see oneness, we see pure love, everything that is good, and that's the way we want to be now, and not keep getting agitated and seeing the qualities that we are not. We are not this body mind. So every day correcting our actions to rise so that we come to that sattvic level. And the way we put it is lift yourself by yourself. And that's the only way we can do the work. And once we do this work, we now not saying I believe in it, I understand because I am that. And that's what we want to come to, the pure sattvic state. And see little rajas there, yes, as we wake up. But then the tamas will say, go back to sleep. So we say, no, I'm not going back to sleep. My work begins. So everywhere we see these 3 forces and just, recognize it and move towards in a better space. Hope all is clear. Thank you.